everybody, welcome to my channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher. This is a channel about cross stitch mainly, and occasionally about some other crafts and things that I do. But today, mostly cross stitch. My name is Kathy. Welcome to my channel again. If you're coming back, thank you. Thank you for sticking with me. I know it's been a little while, and if you're new, thanks for even stopping by to see what this is all about. Today is Friday, June 25th, 2021, and this is Flosstube number 58. So, where have I been? Just, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. This is only maybe the third or fourth video I've done all year. That's terrible. I mean, I used to do like every 3 weeks, maybe stretch it out to 4 once in a while, but it's just not a good run for me for Flosstube. So hopefully I'm back. I do have a lot to talk about because I have been stitching. It's not like I gave up stitching. Nope, I've been doing it. So, let's see. Since I've seen you last, I had a birthday. Went to North Carolina to visit my son and daughter-in-law, and that was a lot of fun. This trip was the first time that we've seen them there, that we could actually go out and do things. So before we went to visit them, and you know, I'm content to sit and watch movies or stitch and talk to them, or whatever else they want to do. But it was just fun to get out and see a little bit more of where they live. We got to go to a Durham Bulls game because they live in Durham, North Carolina. And we got to go to a really beautiful exhibition at a museum, and got to go to church with them. So it was just really nice to get out and see how they live and see what they do. So that was a lot of fun. Hopefully they'll come visit soon. So they are doing well. Also, since I saw you last, tax season over. Although, I want to tell you something, I did find out tax season is never over. It goes on all year in some way, shape, or form. I'm finding that out. There are still tax returns to do, but not the bulk of them that she had to do in the first 4.5 months. So right now my hours have been substantially reduced, and it's fine for now. I feel like a kid that just got out of school for summer break. So it's kind of nice. I'm not as tired. So anyway, yeah. So that's about it. I mean, I'm doing okay, and I'm just glad to be back. So, like I said, I have been stitching. I have not put my stitching aside. Stitch most days, not every day, but most days. And I'm sticking to my Stitch 6 plan, which I started the first of the year. Which is, if you have not heard about this, I picked 6 projects from my whips, and I'm concentrating on getting those done this year. And I already have finished a few. And so it's working. So I just rotate those 6 out. Now, that's not to say I never work on anything else, because as you will see, I did put a few little extra things in there this time around. So, also, I am going to celebrate my Flosstube anniversary next week. It's been 4 years. So 4 years, I think it's right at the end of June, maybe the last day of June. So, woohoo! I don't know. I mean, if you can't get excited about stuff, then what, right? So anyway, so let me just go through what I've been stitching. There's quite a few things, and quite a few things you haven't seen. So I'm going to start by showing you what I've been stitching. So this is one of my 6. It's Quaker Diamonds by Rosewood Manor. So this is what I started with, and it was very overwhelming because it's huge. And then I'm working on down here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that over there and pick up what I can show you of this. It's kind of big and I didn't want to take it off the roll frame. Maybe for next time I'll take it off to give you an idea of what is going on there. But, so I'm working on a little bit on this edge. Lots of different colors. I am not using the silks, excuse me. I'm not using this call for silks. I do have a overdyed floss conversion that I'm using that is just beautiful. So there it is. I'm stitching this. I believe this is 32 count flax by R&R. Great cut. This is wonderful fabric. I love this. I wish I had like 20 yards of it. I would use it. Okay, so next, the next one of my 6 is by Rivaris, and it's Life Tree, or Tree of Life, and there it is. I'm going to put that over there, and, ooh, getting there. I'm almost halfway done. Yeah, look at that. I think this is one of my favorites. It's beautiful. I'm stitching this in DMC number 815, which is one of my favorite colors. It's the fabric is Lugana. It's 25 count, so I'm doing 1/1, and it is the color potato with a light tea dye. So what do you think? Almost halfway done. That's going to be really exciting to get that halfway done because it's a lot of little stitches. Next, I stitched on Berry Heart, which is a Christmas design. I'm just doing this top design. And it is by UB Designs, Ulrich Blotzheim. And there it is. And this one, oh, I made a lot of progress on this. I like this so much. There it is. It's all DMC, all the called for. It's a lot of confetti because there are like, I think 4 shades of red, and the berries, most of the berries have 3 shades of red on them, in them. So there it is. It's getting there, isn't it? I love this. It's going to be, I'm going to have to figure out how to finish that. Probably frame it, right? I guess. All right. This, I'm going to go with this one next. So that was 1, 2, 3. I always lose count of these. But this is number 4. Small Animal Sampler by Bobby G Designs, and I'm doing it on the black, I think it's Joblin 28 count. And I just love the colors in this, and the color blends. It's so pretty. I'll tell you what though, this black Lugana or Joblin, cat hair sticks to it like crazy. But there it is so far. Oh, I want to get that out of the way. There we go. This little section I'm working on is a raccoon. And he's adorable. And there it is. 2/2. And I think it's 28 count Joblin. So I'm doing pretty good on it. Not quite half done, but almost. See, I'm trying to get these done this year. Because the first of the year, I kind of looked through all my whips and I said, I've got a lot. I've got around 20, 21, 22, something like that. And I thought, I got to get some of these done. How do I do it? So I made the plan first of the year that I was going to pick 6 and work on them in a rotation. But every once in a while I could put something in that I wanted to. And then when I finished one, I could bring another one in to keep the 6. So this is number 5. It's by That's So Kelly Stadola. Fresh pumpkins. I felt like I wanted I don't know. I felt like I needed a fallish project to work on. And so I added that in. And there it is. So far, I like the variegation on that orange. So a lot more than I remember showing this to you, and I think I only had part of this little white pumpkin done. So a lot more on that one. I am stitching this on 32 counts. I think it's Jolene or Lagana in the color Sparrow by Luminous Fiber Arts. So there it is. All right, so that's 5. Okay, now number 6 is, oops, out of this book, Sweet Land of Liberty by Blackbird Designs, and I'm stitching Salute to Abigail. The page automatically opens to the chart. So I was like, oh, nope. It's going to look like that. And I did not also did not take this one off the roll frame, but I wanted to show you some things about this. So I'm going to show it to you. I am going to tell you that I am almost done stitching the stuff inside here. And I'm pretty sure on the bottom, all I have left is border. So I do have, here's what I've got. I got to finish this little area. There's the whitish color in here and in here. And then there's some white berries that I need to fill in. Then I can go to the bottom and finish that border and I'll be all done. Now, let's talk about the weird thing, okay? I'm not stitching this in silks. I'm stitching this in overdyes, and it's a floss conversion that I made up myself. So I was pretty proud of myself because I thought I did pretty good. I mean, I didn't want the colors to be super bright. I wanted them a little bit muted. The fabric is 30, I think it's 30 count. It's Mink by R&R Linen. It's really beautiful. So I'm doing 2/2. So when I started this, I found my 4 colors and I was just happy. I was very happy with it. And I said, okay, good. Well, the problem was that, I want to find it. Okay. This light blue color, bluish gray. And over here it's looking really gray. But it's lighter. The darker blue is Wavy Navy by, I don't know who. I think General Arts or Classic Colorworks. Don't know. I think it's Classic Colorworks. This one is definitely Classic Colorworks. And it's called Tartan Plaid, the lighter blue. So I just pulled some threads out of my stash. And this lighter blue was tartan plaid, and I had gotten it a long time ago. I mean, when it was still crescent colors, okay? So I thought, okay, I've got enough. I didn't even think anything of it. Then I get to a point in this when I started thinking, I don't think I have enough. And I start running out, so I placed an order for some tartan plaid by Classic Colorworks. And I got this. It's green. Honest. Now, admittedly, this is all my fault. I should have planned ahead. It's a lesson learned. If you have older floss and you think you're going to use a lot, then you need to not use it. Or use it for a very small project. Because this is green. This is grayish blue. Anywhere you see a lighter color, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, that's not it either. But the letters are all tartan plaid, but it's not this. So, pretty color. I mean, so I get out my, I realize I'm not going to be able to find an old tartan plaid that's going to match this. I mean, the chances of that are slim and none. So what I did, I started going through my floss, and I found a color, and why didn't I bring it? I found two blues that I thought might work well. One was Victorian Motto, and I think it was called Alpine Blue or Blue Alpine. And then the other one was Blue Moon, I believe, by Classic Colorworks. So I started to, so then just looking at them in their skeins, I decided that the Victorian Motto was going to work better, the Alpine, whatever. And I started stitching right here. And it's pretty bright. It's more of a vivid light blue than this. So then I did this and this. So then I took out the Blue Moon, and I thought that looked better. So that's here. Oh. So anyway, lesson learned, and I don't know if I need to rip this out. I'm leaning against not doing it, but I think I'm going to save that for when I complete this, and then I can look at it and make that judgment, because I don't want to. I'm really close to finishing this. In fact, I have today still to work on it before I switch. So anyway, that's my little story of woe. And it really isn't, because, you know, maybe at one point in my stitching time I would have been really bothered by this. And it would have just made me crazy. But now I'm thinking, it's fine. It looks good. I'm going to leave it. But I'm going to put it up real close. I don't know. I'm probably going to leave it. So anyway, but look, it's almost done. So basically I've got some berries. I've got this little section, this section, and some bottom border. That's it. So yay, that one's coming along. Then I added in one that I've been working on just because I felt like working on it. It's Clementine by Plum Street Samplers, which I think is really adorable. And I got kind of a lot done. There she is. I'm stitching this on some sort of 32 count Jovelin. It's like a antique something, I don't know. Ivory, I don't know. But cute, right? So I just added that one in just to work on something a little bit different. And then, because that wasn't enough, I felt like starting a patriotic piece. So Plum Street Samplers, again, bless our land. And I got the house almost built. I'm stitching this on 32 count Sparrow, luminous fiber arts. Isn't that cute? Just because it's that time of the year, and I wanted a little small, so who knows, maybe for next year, I don't know. And one more new start. I did a birthday start, Owl Forest Embroidery, coffee sampler. Look at that. I know it's not the best because I printed it. I guess my printer was just kind of feeling a little that day. So I'm stitching this on 32 count. No, 36 count. I think. Ghana. And I bought an antique white color, and I coffee and tea dyed it. And it really, you cannot even tell I did that. But this is where it is right now. And I'm real happy with it. Yeah, it just looks off-white here, doesn't it? But there it is. It's a good start. It is not part of my 6, so it's going to sit out for a while, but it is a good birthday start. I really like it. I'm doing 2 over 2 on 36 because I like it to look really, I like those fluffy stitches. So pretty good. So yeah, I have been stitching, right? So I'm going to put that aside. Okay. So I got some happy mail. I won a drawing on Megan's Flosstube, the Wide-Eyed Stitcher, and she sent me a lovely letter. That was so nice. Thank you, Megan. I'm going to put that aside. And this is what I won. Isn't that cool? Prairie Schooler. Come on. Who doesn't like Prairie Schooler? Well, no. It's not for everybody, I understand, but it's for me. Love those houses. Look. And as nice as she is, she also sent me some DMC. That goes with this. Look, DMC. Okay. And she sent me some thread floss bobbins. And they're so pretty. She made them. Look. That one's got crabs on it. Isn't that nice? And she made me a wart mat. Isn't that pretty? And it's so soft and lightweight. Isn't that pretty? And it was funny because I got this right when we got home from our North Carolina trip, and I had taken a little bit of stitching with me, and I just did a little bit. But when I had warts, it was like, you know, at home I have a designated place for them. And when I was at, you know, our son's house, it was like, oh, I don't want the cats to get the warts. And I thought, oh, if I only had this. And I thought, no, this would have gotten stolen in like a second. What cat wouldn't like this? Oh, mine. Moxie wouldn't. She's not impressed by things like this anymore. But he has 1-year-old cats. They're just out of kittenhood. But anyway, and here's the funny thing. When I was going through my stuff to make this video, this was like kind of stuck to the, and I don't, Megan, did you send this also? If you did, thank you. And if not, I don't know, I'm just some sort of space head. But, how cute. So anyway, thank you, Megan. That was just made my day. I don't get tons of happy mail, but I did kind of buy a few things for my birthday. Yeah, I consider these birthday presents. I bought some more, my favorite fabric, kind of obsessed with it, Sparrow by Luminous Fiber Arts. I bought the Lugana, it's Lugana, right? Yeah, 32 count Lugana, and I also bought 32 count linen. Both this color Sparrow. It's a little bit of a difference, which I like, so that I can use them for different things, and they look slightly different, and they're wonderful. I got a new chart that I've been thinking about and looking at for a while. Tudor Bee by the Blue Flower. Bought that for my birthday. Here's a chart that I've been looking at since it came. When did this come out? 2015. No, it's more recent. In the last couple of years, I've seen so many people make this or stitch this, and every time I see it, I want to do that. Basket of cherries, blackbird designs. I really, yeah. I also got, so I got those, I'll tell you where I got those in a minute. And this one, did I buy this from Threadwork Primitives? I might have. I bought it on Etsy. I believe I bought it from them. Patriotic Rose, and that was inspired by Misty Purcell, Luminous Fiber Arts, because she had stitched this, and I just, as soon as I saw it, I said, oh, I gotta stitch that. That's beautiful. Okay. So when I ordered these charts, I also ordered some floss for a project. I ordered them from an online, I don't know what that was. Okay. An online needle workshop. It's called String Theory Needle Arts. And it's right here in Georgia, and it's run by Jackie. And you know what? I need to order from her all the time. The service is unbelievable. Is when you place the order, she communicates with you right away. And she lets you know what's going to happen when. I'm good, this is when, this is what I've got in stock, this is what I've got to order. And one of the, she did something really, really nice that she didn't have to do. So I know I do have to thank her. I've got to send her an email and thank her for it. But the service is wonderful. The communication is just unbelievable. So I'm going to put a link to that below because she's really great to do business with and to order your supplies, charts, fabrics, threads. She's got them. All right, last thing I bought is going to be fun. It is Jingle Jolly Joy, and I bought clue number 1. Again, Luminous Fiber Arts. So the clue number 1 is the border. So that's what I got. My printer, all of a sudden, it's printing really nice now. That's a really good picture. Boy, that is, wow. I don't know what happened. Maybe we got new ink or something. I don't know. But anyway, so I am looking forward to getting the next 3. And how fun is this? And I know they're going to be cute. Sometimes you just don't know. This one, pretty sure I know it's going to be cute. So it's something I can start. Why not, right? Okay, what do we got? Oh, get this. Listen to this. I have an FFO. As part of my 6 earlier this year, I finished Blackbird Designs Gathering Basket, and I finished stitching it, and now I FFO'd it, and I put it on a box. All right, and it fit just pretty good. I mean, with the edges sticking out, though, it's fine with me. It's just a little box. I'll tell you about. I bought this at a cross-stitch store a long time ago. That is no longer there, and it had with it a little chart, and it was a real 1980s kind of chart with cats on it or something. And I thought, well, it was on sale, it was in the clearance thing, and I thought the box itself is really nice, so I bought it and just kept the box. I don't even know if I have the chart anymore, but I wanted to do something different with this, so I decided to put it on top of this. So what I did was I just used a piece of mat board. I put some low loft batting on it with double-sided tape, stretched this over and laced it, and then pretty sure I double stick taped it to this. It's not going anywhere. I use that stitcher's tape that you can get on Amazon. I don't even think I could pull it off with, I don't know. And then I just put on some burlap trim, some of this, like, I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's just sort of like a ropey kind of trim, but it goes good with this. So there it is. There's my FFO. Yay! I know. Really, right? So, plans. I am going to do a new start. I'm looking at my notes to make sure I'm talking about everything I need to. Another thing I have been wanting to start for ages, I just keep coming back to it, thinking about it, Blackbird's Designs, Strawberry Fields Forever, and I've been seeing a lot of people stitching this. Dina, Half Stitch Cross Stitch, is stitching this, and various people on Instagram are showing their progress, and every time I see it, I go, And so then I ordered everything I had some of the threads, and some of the threads I got from Jackie at String Theory Needle Arts, and I ordered the fabric from Hollis Hands Creates on Etsy. So I got everything that's called for. It's all going to be done exactly as is, and I'm really excited because I think it's beautiful. And the good thing about it, it's really not that big. It's not gigantic. Let's see, what is it? It is 95 by 138. So that's kind of nice. It's, you know, it's a nice little sampler, but it's not gigantic. Nothing wrong with a gigantic sampler, but I'm already doing a copy one that's gigantic. So, yeah. And I do have some other gigantic things in my whips down, and I'm looking down at my whip basket going, ooh, okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I can't really think of anything else except I am listing things in my Etsy shop. Yesterday I listed, I think 9 things. I want to see how that goes before I make more. There was a slowdown, but it seems like it's picking up. I guess that's how, you know, any kind of shopping goes. I wanted to show you a new thing in my Etsy shop, and it's a little needle minder, and it's just for people who, well, it's for anybody really. Really, anybody could use these, but if you stitch in hand and you don't put a needle minder on your fabric, normally I don't when I stitch in hand. When I have it in something else, I'll use one, but I like a place to put my needle, and so I call these tabletop needle minders. They have a very big, strong magnet on the back. Okay, it's only one. It's not 2 because you're not going to put this on fabric. Okay, that's not what this is intended for. This one's my personal one. I keep this right next to me, and I just put it on the table next to me. And I used to, a long time ago, it was a horrible habit, when I ran out of thread and I had to put my needle somewhere, I'd stick it in the arm of the couch. And that's, you know, when you have a fabric couch, it's real easy to do that. And it's also easy to lose it or hurt yourself. And so I thought, you know, this one is a little ceramic plate. And I have some others in my Etsy store if this is something you're interested in, some other designs. So go take a look. I'll put a link below so you can just go and see what I've got. But this is something that I really like, and it lets you keep track of where that needle is, you know, which is really important because you don't want to lose that, right? But that's about it. I hope that you're all doing well and everybody's healthy and good. Things are looking up, going places and doing things, which it's so nice. It just really feels good to be able to get out there. And I hope that you get your stitching time in and that you are enjoying it as much as I am. And I hope you enjoyed this video and you found something that you liked within it. I hope it wasn't too silly and too long. I hope to be back soon. So happy stitching. I will see you soon. Bye.